an overview ahead of Wednesday to give you some free tips. So content, what is it? Audio, visual, video, whatever you make it, it is. And basically, if you're offline, it could be something as basic as you speaking in a session. And when you're speaking in a session, you're delivering content on the stage, which means that people are actually able to get content from you based on what you're talking about. All right. So you need to be thinking about your content based on your online and offline activities. Okay. Now, we're going to touch on something else. Because once you've worked out what your content is, you then also want to work out what your themes are, okay? A lot of you are sparing out lots of different things. And what I want to share with you is, if you have an idea of what your content is, whether that's memes, GIFs, polls, whether that's useful insight, whether that's articles, whether that's videos, really, you want to be making sure it's all honed in to a particular theme, okay, or themes. Now, in my example, I use the themes of branding, marketing, and getting started on social media. So I want you to think, and just let me know in the comments, what is it you regularly talk about that you could say could classify you in terms of your content themes? And if you think about yourself as like a channel on TV, maybe you're BBC 1, BBC 2, BBC 3, BBC iPlayer, or whatever, think about how you would categorize the categories under which you want to be known for. So those of you that are watching me live, let me know, what is it you want to be known for? Can you shut the door, please? Thank you. Those of you that are live, let me know what the categories are you want to be known for, okay? Let me know in the bio, let me know in the comments, what is it you want to be known for as content, as a content provider, whether you're providing images, quotes, whatever it is you're doing, let me know in the comments, and I can give you some tips as well very quickly today, right? Because if you are clear on what you're doing when it comes to your content in terms of what it is you're doing, but also, you know, the themes you're covering, that's going to get you even better results, okay? So let's just start off with that. What is the content you want to create? What is it you want to be known for? Okay, so being creative. Okay, so as those of you that know, I like when you're really specific. Hi, Marcia. I like when you're specific. So if you're generic with me, I'm going to ask you to go back and drill a bit deeper. So someone's put in the comments, being creative. Being creative as what? Because I could be creative as an artist. I could be creative in making pottery. I could be creative in terms of creating dresses. I could be creative in terms of charcoal painting. Okay, so I want you to be very specific. For the person that's written that response to me, what is it you want to be known for? Let me know very specifically in terms of your content marketing themes. What is it you want to be known for in the eyes of your audience, or in the eyes of a supplier, or in the eyes of someone who might join you to work with you? Think about that. What is the content you're going to share? Whether it's audio, whether it's video, whether it's visual, you decide. It could be a blend of those things, but also decide what are your content themes. Okay, that's point number one. What is your content? What are your content themes? Okay, and what is it you want to be known for? That's the first point. Okay, my second point I want to raise with you ahead of the session that we're going to be doing on Wednesday is, what's the purpose of your content? Why are you actually sharing content online? Because again, a lot of us position ourselves on different platforms, and we do quite a lot when it comes to showing up and sharing stuff, but we're not necessarily clear on, you know, what the purpose is of our content. So we'll write an article, but we're not sure why we've written it. We're not sure what the action is we want someone to take after they've read the article. We'll do a video, we're not sure on what we want someone to do once they've watched the video. We won't give them an instruction or a call to action, okay? And so it's very important that when you're creating content, once you've worked out what the content is you're going to be producing, once you've worked out your content themes, what's the purpose of your content? What is it you want your content to do for you? Okay, that's very, very important. Okay, and in terms of you understanding your purpose, you've got to really understand as well your audience. So if you're not clear on who your audience are, okay, then that's going to also make it quite sticky for you in terms of gathering ideas for content and understanding what the purpose is of the content. For example, if you don't know as a business owner why people would visit your page, or how people perceive your brand, or what it is people expect you to be doing, all right? Hi, how you doing? What is it people expect you to be doing when you come online or when you go on stage? You will find it hard to convert, all right? So for those of you who are not able to convert at the moment, or maybe you're finding it a bit challenging when it comes to social selling, I want you to think about the purpose of your content. Is it clear when you're creating content what the end result should be, what your outcome should be from someone who is watching your content or listening into your audio or reading one of your articles as examples, all right? But make it very clear. So when you relate it back to why you're producing it, and who you're producing it for, that is going to make it much easier for you in terms of achieving real results. Some of us are not clear on why we're producing content and who we're producing content for, so therefore we'll do really weird things, like we'll produce we'll put up a picture, or we'll produce an article without a call to action, or we'll produce a picture on Instagram as an example without any caption or without any hashtags. And I know a lot of you are doing that, but it doesn't make sense to me. If you're clear that when you go live on Instagram you want to get leads, or when you go live on Facebook you want people to download your ebook, or when you do a YouTube video you want to get people to subscribe, then there should be a what next. Many of you will know that I talk a lot about the what next in terms of your audience and what it is you want them to do next once they've seen your picture, once they've read your caption, once they've seen your video, etc. So just put in the comments for me, what next? Hi travel marketer, how you doing? Let me know what you do in your business. I think it might be travel, but I'm not sure. If you are in business and you are wanting to convert leads, your content's got to be really, really hot, but also you've got to be really, really clear on why you're producing the content in the first place. Putting a picture on Instagram with no caption, no hashtags, no thing for someone to get direction of what it is you're doing is really bad use of your time, okay? So if you're watching this now and you're doing that, you need to go back to the drawing board. As a really big tip from me, you need to be thinking about, right, I'm about to post this. What do I want someone to get from this post? What do I want someone to do once they've seen this pretty picture of my cup? What do I want someone to do once they've seen this video of my candle, right? Because once you understand that, before you post, you get an idea of the caption that you're going to create. And before you press publish on that post, once you've written your caption, you also know what you want them to do next, so you instruct them on what to do next in your description, right? Let me know via the comments if that made sense, please. Let me know in the comments. What next is important. The what next, okay, is what you should be thinking every time you publish content. And this is why, unlike other gurus, I will not advise you to discount the importance of a call to action. The call to action doesn't have to be selling. The call to action could quite literally be you instructing someone to subscribe, you instructing someone to download, you instructing someone to book a call with you. It doesn't have to be, okay, and this is where I'm very different from other coaches, about you selling, hot selling, pushing sales up someone's nostrils. You have to be confident and comfortable enough to understand your audience, to understand your customers, to know where they're accessing the content, and then give them something to do next. So those of you that are watching my live today about the content marketing, these are hot tips I'm sharing before Wednesday. So my what next to you, whether you watch this week, or whether you watch that in a few weeks time, or whether you catch this next year in 2021, is to check out the tips that I'm going to be sharing on content marketing. If you're watching now on the 11th of May, then you need to know that on the 13th of May, I am doing a live